We good? Are we good? I've changed my mind. You're all too excited. You've changed my mind. I've changed my mind. Riot! 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 Fight! Sounds good. Let's go. No. We are going in. They're going in. We're going to play WoW today. I heard they've made the decision. They're actually going cross-faction, which we did think they would do before the end of this expansion, but it's actually happening. That is a point of no return. That's what that is right there. That is a point of no return. Let me read this real quick. I'm not getting sucked in. I promise. I'm not getting sucked in. 100%. I'm not getting sucked in. Just as long as we're clear on that. All right? As long as we're clear. I'm not getting sucked in. I'm just curious as to how they worded it. I assume they worded it as like a really, really good thing. Mayhaps. Yeah, I saw this morning. Development preview, cross-faction instances. For years now, many people have questioned whether the rules restricting communication and cooperation between Alliance and Horde need to be so absolute. A faction divide could keep close friends from playing together, or cause players to feel that their faction leaves them with fewer opportunities to pursue their favorite group concept, Alliance. But these downsides have long been justified in order to preserve a central element of the Warcraft universe. It all began with a game titled Warcraft, Orcs and Humans, right? But to quote a one-time war chief of the Horde, times change. I'm pleased to announce that we are working on adding the ability for Alliance and Horde players to form pre-made parties together for dungeons, raids, and rated PvP. There have been 2 decades worth of code and content crafted with the assumption that the parties can only have players of a single faction, and while we want to make this feature available as soon as possible, the extent of the change means that it couldn't really be in time for Eternity's End's content update. Instead, we are planning to test and release it as part of a subsequent 0.25. We're eager to hear your feedback about the details we're sharing today and on the details of our implementation when this feature becomes available to the PTR following Eternity's End. In crafting the rule set for this new feature, we are guided by 2 goals. The focus on instance gameplay. Dungeons, raids, and rated PvP have been at the center of the most compelling arguments for relaxing the faction divide. This is content that by definition requires a pre-made group, and the social barriers will have the greatest negative impact on people's ability to access these experiences on their preferred terms. Make this an opt-in feature as much as possible. In terms of in-world fiction and player preferences, there are decades of animosity to overcome. While we are excited to offer players the choice to reach across the faction divide and cooperate to overcome common foes, we know that there are many who will react warily to this change, and we don't want to override those preferences. This is about increasing options for players. There's nobody not opting into this, besides like the most dedicated RPer in the world. I prefer longer queues to stick to my faction values. These guidelines led us to the following system. Okay, this is how this is going to work. What's the communication going to be like? Players will be able to directly invite members of the opposite faction to a party if you have a battle tag or real ID friendship. If you are a member of a cross-faction WoW community. Pre-made groups in the group finder listings for mythic dungeons, raids, or rated arenas BGs will be open to applicants of both factions, though the group leader may choose to restrict the listings to same faction applicants if they choose. Sure. Guilds will remain single faction, and random match-made activities like heroic dungeons, skirmishes, or random battlegrounds will all remain same faction, both because there is less faction-driven pressure about random groups and to avoid compromising the opt-in nature. Once in a party together, members of the opposite faction will remain unfriendly while in the outdoor world, and fully hostile in war mode, oh Jesus, as they do today, though they will be able to communicate through party chat. Upon entering a dungeon raid or rated PvP match, however, all members will be friendly and able to assist each other in combat, trade loot, earn shared achievements, and otherwise fully cooperate the same way members of the same faction have always been able to do. A major goal in announcing this feature in advance is to make sure we're capturing all the expectations and requirements for this to be a smooth experience. A group raiding, doing M+ keys, or chasing higher PvP ratings should be able to operate seamlessly whether they're in the same faction or cross-faction group. This functionality will also apply to legacy instances and is available at all levels, though there will be several older instances that cross-faction parties cannot enter, at least for now. Battle of Dazar'alor, Trial of the Crusader, Icecrown Citadel, remember the gunship battle, and a handful of others that similarly have extensive faction-specific components that will have to be reworked to support cross-faction parties. You'd think it would just adjust itself to whoever has the majority or whoever the raid leader is, right? There are likely those who have read this far with some unease, worried that this is chipping away a foundational principle of Warcraft. At BlizzCon 2019, when an attendee asked about cross-faction play, we responded at the time, Alliance and Horde separation is a pillar of what makes Warcraft Warcraft. But upon reflection, that's an oversimplification. Alliance and Horde identity is what is fundamental to Warcraft. And while at times the identity has been one of division and open conflict, we've seen Alliance and Horde finding common ground and working together ever since Warcraft 3. Notably including the last time a Warcraft chapter was named Eternity's End, and the instances of cooperation in World of Warcraft itself are too numerous to count. We're hopeful that these changes will serve to actually strengthen faction identity by allowing more players to play the faction whose value, aesthetic, and characters they find more compelling, rather than feeling forced to choose between their personal preference and ability to play with friends. Following the events of Battle for Azeroth, the Alliance and Horde are poised in an uneasy armistice. The factions still stand apart, and even as some of their leaders cooperate in the Shadowlands, countless members of each faction will neither forgive nor forget the wartime actions of the other. For every Jaina, there is a Gen, and that seems unlikely to change anytime soon. But why shouldn't players be able to make that choice for themselves meaningful? Especially in cooperative settings where the story revolves around coming together to overcome dire threats. I look forward to hearing your thoughts and feedback on this feature. This is great. This is really, really good. This is great. I have no issues with this. This is fine. This is fine. I wonder what the player base is like, numbers-wise. Gotta be low. Gotta be low. I mean, you can't go back. Once you've done this, that's it. It's done, right? There's no going back from this once it's done. I mean, it's got to be pretty low. I mean, to do this, it's got to be pretty low. It's got to be pretty low. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be pretty low, which is fine because they're making changes, right? They're making changes. Me and Chris talked about this a little bit this morning, but their hubris has been so ridiculous for so long. It's maybe the surge of FF14 is the best thing that could have happened to World of Warcraft. Mayhaps it's the best thing that could have ever happened to them. But this is great. This is good. This is fun. I'm totally fine with this. This is cool. I hope this opens the door for some really big, cool raids with multi-guilds. Like some 40-mans and things like that. That would be sick. Because you have access to everybody. Like some really big story stuff that involves both factions. That would be awesome. That would be really cool. If the game can handle it. WoW saved FF? Well, I mean, that's fine if that happens. And WoW is dead, finally. Yeah, there it is. What's the first comment? That is big news, unexpected. There you have it. Well, game's dead. Finally. I can finally be a dwarf. Best news ever. Yeah, I wonder if there'll be I mean, your guild still remains faction only, but I mean, I would have some alliance characters that I could play with my friends with. I would totally do that if I played World of Warcraft, but I would totally do that. I'd absolutely 100% do that. Yeah, I would totally do that. That's cool. I could dig it. I could dig it. I could dig that. That would be pretty cool. I was kind of close to dead, but it's not quite over. They have the goodwill still amongst so many players that they could bring it back. They could bring it back. Yet to be seen. Yet to be seen. Perhaps Big Phil Spencer's going to rock in. Maybe Big Phil Spencer's going to rock in. He's going to swagger in with that leather jacket of his. And he's just going to tell him what's up. He's just going to tell him what's up, you know? That's what's going to go down. 100%. What would you do to... what would this do to the World First race? Not much, I don't think. Not much, I don't think. Because your guild still needs to be the same faction. Your guild still needs to be there. Phil Spencer would have pulled the ripcord. Phil Spencer, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know whether it would have even existed if some other people would have been in there. I know I would have fought tooth and... Well, I did. Fight tooth and nail to not even have that situation come up in the first place. We don't need a ripcord if we don't create a situation that needs a fucking ripcord. You know? That would have been my scenario. Let's not create a situation where we might have to, you know, patch the game endlessly. The bunny pile? I don't want to be in the bunny pile. I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of that. That sounds bad to me. Good morning, everybody. Burn out the bad. Burn out the bad. Burn out the bad. Burn out the bad. That's too many bunnies. That's far too many bunnies. You have no arm. Burn out the bad. That was a horrifying story yesterday. I see the janitor's been recruiting, Braggart. You seem to have quite the number of employees. You seem to have got some employees. Yeah, we got a full-on janitorial squad. Needs more. It was very dark yesterday. It was very dark. The janitor seems to have got his own business up and running. I don't like any form of pile. Paid contracts now. I heard on the grapevine that nightclubs across Eorzea are now requesting the crawlers to attend their parties. Is this true, ladies and gentlemen? I was told that nightclubs are requesting you guys at weekends to attend their parties. Nodders. This is true, yes. You guys have kind of become the Kardashians of Eorzea. Do you realize this? Are you guys getting paid for this, or what? Do you have to post on social media? Is there some sort of rates that you guys are charging to turn up and be at parties? We're big on the scene. They are awake all the time. I get constant messages on a Saturday night, like, you have to get down to this part. I didn't make this happen. The crawlers existed before me. I didn't join till Heaven's Ward. It has nothing to do with me. It's not a cult. You might see what happens on stream, guys, but there's a lot more that happens when I'm not here. This party never seems to end, from what I can gather. On top of that, there's still Savage raiding. We never sleep, we are eternal. Not a cult, yeah. We don't stop partying and raiding. Well, if you manage to fill this guild, we're gonna have big trouble, because half the guild's gonna have to stand outside. Let's go game. Let's go game. I'm around when you're not around. The things I've seen. I do occasionally log in when I need to do some recording. And there's always something happening. Always something happening. Every minute of every day, something is happening. We have 4 raid teams. Cesspool Guild. Cesspool Guild confirmed, guys. Cesspool Guild confirmed. Hyperios, Griffin, Buyer, what's up? I've been missing everything recently because of night shifts. Let me know when you're starting Endwalker so I can plan holidays. Let's not get there. I need to take time off work for Endwalker. For Mike to play Endwalker. I need to plan my holidays around when you're playing Endwalker. I will give you a big heads up when we get into Endwalker, but as you can tell, it's not now. It's not now. Walladoo, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Yes, we're a dead channel. Below 11,000 subs, guys. Dead channel, I'm sorry to say. Chris, we're dead. Pack it up, lad. We're out. We're out of here. I'm moving back home. I'm done. It's over. It's the end of days. Yeah, without Emma, we've no chance. We've no chance. The dream is dead. Pack it up. Call it. We're going a different way. Wait a minute. Huh. Okay, yeah, I think I upped in this one. Back to Torghast we go. Level on alt. Saying that, I am really looking forward to doing a Dark Knight in FF. You guys have got me kind of excited about that. I want the dopest of stories. Yeah, I just want it for the story. I couldn't give 2 shits about the gameplay. I just want the story. Fill me with knowledge. I want to go balls deep on lore. is the Blue Mage quest line like a really silly one? Those are the characters that commit suicide, right? You can't play them in actual content. Yeah, they do like a weird extra. That's so strange. That's so strange. I am interested in that. Do you have to have like a black mage and white mage to unlock it or something? Is it like a special unlock thing? Wait, did I miss one? What? What? I shot a bomb? I didn't even notice. I wasn't even paying attention. Fuck. Oh well. Life goes on. Oh well. I didn't even notice. I was reading chat. That'll teach me. That'll teach me. All right. 7 days in a row, game. 7 days in a row. 7 days in a row. I appreciate you guys all tweeting your triple 10k wins, by the way. That's really nice of you. You really are just the best people. I'm actually genuinely getting really frustrated by this now. We used to win at least one every couple of days. We used to win at least one every couple of days. Where's my luck gone? Thank you. I can finally rest. I can finally rest. I can sleep again. I can finally rest. It's over. It's finally over. A full week. A full week. I don't even feel happy, I just feel relieved. I felt like I was being tormented. The trolley was not with me for 7 days. 7 days. That's so long. We're having a whole day at some point of just grinding the saucer out. Like, that's happening. Right, have we got a slice? Or are we MSQing? Well, there's your answer. There's your answer. There's your answer. There it is. There'll be no leap of faith today, my friends. There shall be no leap of faith. Let's repair up. Let's repair up. Strap ourselves in. Loading. There's even more janitors now. Why? There you go, Woden. I got you. There you go. Enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, to 5.3 we go. To 5.3 we go. Stop! Don't make me put the sad face on. I will. I will. Where are we going? Oh, we needed to go and see our, is this the pendants? Yes. Okay. I have a lot of questions about yesterday. I want some answers, game. I want some answers. That's all I want. Dafty Duck, thank you very much. Pro Carriot, thank you for the 3 months. Panda Master Race, thank you for the 2 months and 3 total. Love you too, buddy. Thank you for everything. In the name of the light. This isn't the final patch of Shadowbringers, is it? Is that not a 0.4 or 0.5? Well, thank you very much. Wait, we're doing a cutscene for this guy? Ah, Mistress Inspector, will you be venturing forth today? Do be sure to take care if so. Though they say the star shower was harmless, one can never be too careful. As I concede, it is not for me to tell the Warrior of Darkness how to look after herself. Old habits, you understand. Ah, Floor, how very opportune. This is the librarian, isn't it, Morin? Yes? Morin's the librarian. Yes.
Ah, greetings, my friend. Do you perchance have a moment to spare? Wonderful, wonderful. I wanted to thank you, you see, for revealing to us the truth of the Warriors of Light. After all these years, your tale set the record straight. Finally, the people see them as the great heroes that they were. Well, the great hero that he is, in the case of Ardbert. You two were surprised to see him, I think.
I remember. You guys waited 6 months for this, right?
At the time, I was not certain what to make of it all, but I could see the effect his words had on those around me. And then the stars rained down from the sky, and well, you know the rest.
I've been waiting for it since Warcraft 3.
The commotion died down, you were nowhere to be seen, but I was determined to express my gratitude. So here I am. Thank you, Floor, for giving voice to the truth and restoring the Warriors of Light to their rightful place in history. Should you perhaps wish to have your accounts of these matters committed to writing, I would be more than willing to serve as your scribe. Indeed, if there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only say the word.
Oh, is this the era of the game when COVID hit? Oh, I see. It was 2019. What can you tell me about the Warriors of Light? Very well. Tell me the situation in the city. Yeah, what do you know of the Warriors of Light? It was the end of 2019, because I was at the Race to the World first when it was starting. It was definitely the end of 2019.
I beg your pardon? You wish to ask me about the Warriors of Light? Forgive me, but I dare say you already know more about them than any living soul, save for Ardbert himself, of course. Unless you refer to the Warriors of Light more broadly. So, I may yet be able to assist you in some small way. Excellent. I shall return to the cabinet at once and look up the relevant texts. Pray, join me at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, it was very weird because no rest for the righteous, it would seem. Don't let me keep you, miss. I bid you a pleasant day. You're surrounding me for? I just added you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Woden. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Chasing me. I don't like it. Yeah, it was weird. When COVID-19 started, I was in Germany at the Race to the World First for the Zoth. And some of the casters, this is what I remember specifically when I first heard about it. Some of the casters wouldn't fly. There was some of the casters were coming later during the event. I was there for the whole event, and some were leaving. Like Rich was leaving because he had a COD event to do, and there was more casters being flown in halfway through the event. And then some of the casters said they weren't coming because there was some virus or something that has just come up. There's some virus that just came up, and the airports, the people have been told not to go to the airports and stuff like that. So it was, that's when I first heard about COVID. And I thought at the time, I definitely thought people were being little pussies. because like obviously people were saying it's like a cold, and I was like, you're not gonna fly to work, you're not gonna come to work because there might be a cold. I was like, why are you being a little bitch about it? Like, just get going. Yeah, it was good. Me and Rich casting was a really good time. We talk about it a lot because they only put us together for one shift, but we had fun on that shift.
Ah, Floor. Excellent timing. I have but this moment finished gathering the materials for our lesson. As a great many works make reference to the Warriors of Light, I shall, with your permission, focus only upon the details that seem most relevant.
Is it going to get the kids' book out again with the pictures? Oh, hello. Oh, we're all here. Oh, cool. Warriors of Light, you say? Forgive us, but we couldn't help overhearing. We've been out keeping watch over the Crystarium, but it appears to be business as usual. I thought I'd spend some time brushing up on my knowledge of familiars, and Alphino volunteered to help. I actually came on a different errand. I'd be interested in hearing about the Warriors of Light as well. May I join you? Oh, sure, let's all get cozy. We should sit on the couch for things like this.
Of course, of course. All the merrier. If you would care to find a table below, I shall be down with the books in a moment.
Yeah, just as a reminder, guys, we don't have audio notifications on when during MSQ, but I will catch you at opportune moments. I'm not being ignorant, but I want the story to flow, that's all.
Were one to pore over the annals of frantic history, one would note the comparatively frequent recurrence of individuals hailed as Warriors of Light. Ardbert and his comrades require no introduction, but many others bore the epithet long before them. To name but a few, there was Tolthawil, legendary first king of Lakeland, Rodford and Sowlard, the fabled Dran and Galgant duo of Orbit. No list of frantic heroes would be complete without the Archmage Tuna of Ronka. In older texts, she too was called a Warrior of Light.
It did surprise me how ready people were to forget the negative associations of the title. But it makes sense if it's been around for centuries.
Verily, in ages past, it was simply a synonym for hero. In the wake of the flood, however, light came to be regarded with fear, a title used not to exalt but to revile. Far cry from its beginnings. This, my friend, is Norvrant's oldest epic, the original tale of the struggle between good and evil. In a time all lay shrouded in darkness, a prophesized hero rose to deliver the world from its doom. Fighting in the name of the light, the hero styled himself its foot soldier, and thus did he come to be known as the Warrior of Light. Curiously, in the centuries that followed, other heroes appeared who claimed the self-same epithet, despite sharing no discernible connection with their predecessors. And in time, Warrior of Light came to be name accorded to all men and women of uncommon skill and valor.
Well, well. Plot thickens. As you know, the title Warrior of Light is also used in the source. Though the manners in which individuals have earned it are many and varied, heroes have been honoured thus since antiquity. Nor does the custom show any sign of dying out, as you can well attest. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? This surely can't be a coincidence. Indeed not. Let us imagine a man who has awakened to the echo and is able to hear Heidelin's voice. As she styles him, so too does he style himself, a warrior of light. Of course, being blessed with the echo does not in itself make one a hero, and conversely, there will have been no few heroes who were not blessed with it. But such distinctions are immaterial to the masses, and over time they come to use the title Warrior of Light and the word hero interchangeably. Sounds about right. It would be interesting to see if the theory holds true in other worlds, if crossing the rift were that easy. Heidelin did call me the Warrior of Light. And there I was thinking I was special. Heidelin did call me the Warrior of Light, for sure. I remember that. Go forth, Warrior of Light, I think she said. She did? I've never heard her voice myself. I could feel her presence, perhaps through Minfilia. At any rate, assuming all this is true, there is a common thread behind the epithet. I doubt the Asians will have been amused. To have the world at large associate light, and by extension Heidelin, with good, must have added insult to injury.
While this discussion is undeniably fascinating, I wonder, should I be privy to it? Maybe it would be better if I excluded myself.
Aww. No need for that, my friend. Pray, accept our apologies. Your lesson on the Warriors of Light has given us much to ponder. Someone say Warriors of Light! Snoopy? Snooper?
Ricky Tio, are you alright? My precious tomes. Did I not say you must take care in the cabinet? You too, Aki. Farewell.
We're sorry, Master Morin. Aren't you? The Warrior of Darkness. My name's Riki Tio, and I want to help everyone. Aww. Please, tell me what I have to do to be a hero, to be a Warrior of Light. Remember we had a similar situation in A Realm Reborn? To teach those kids how to be heroes? I'm pretty sure those kids are dead now. Remember? I had to tell those kids in the desert how to be heroes. I'm 99% sure those kids are dead. I did teach them at the best of my ability. They're still in Mordona. Can you go and check on them? That's nice, if you can go and check on them. So, I want to be a Warrior of Light, but not one that fights with a sword and all that. No, I want to be the kind that fights with potions. And heals people. An apothecary. I'm going to help everyone in the Crystarium. No, all of Norvrent. When I told Arkil and Irwil this, they said the cabinet should have lots of tomes about potions. This place is so big and we don't have the faintest idea where to begin searching. At this rate, I'm not going to get anywhere. If one knew where to look, one should indeed be able to find treatises on potions here. Even so, I fear they may prove a little difficult for one so young. But, esteemed Warrior of Darkness, perhaps you might accompany young Riki Tio to Spigirix, rather than through tomes. I believe she stands to learn more by observing the Chirurgeons at their work. Sounds like a plan. It seems we've finished here, so we'll come with you. Wait, what are we doing? Alright. Is this what you guys were hype around? Fucking so hype right now. Babysitting? Yeah, dude. Haha, I'll have you know I'm really fast. You're gonna be the rotten egg. 5.3 babysitting. Going big, dude. Going huge. 5.3 hypers. This is best part. This is leading me into like the biggest false sense of security of all time, right? That's what this is. This is just bait. Come here. Come here. Look how happy the Crystarium is. Everybody wants to help each other. It's a whole new world for us all. Oh, what happiness is bestowed upon us, my friends. Life is just wonderful. Wonderful, I say. Mitchell, thank you for the 4 months. Any idea where I put my car keys? They're probably under the couch, man. They're always there. Cruxis, thank you for the 2 months. Lobster Motel, thank you for the 5. Come for your show on Twitch. Get cozy. If I could stream from the couch, I would. Zelenio, Backstover, Diamonds. Royal Stygian, welcome, buddy. Thank you for the prime, man. Dimmy, thank you for 5 gifted subs to the chat. Enjoy those emotes, my friends. Dankness, Dafty Duck, Walladoo, and Mr. Bisfoldo. Thank you all, guys. Appreciate you all being here. The creepy chemist who wants to try his medicines on people. Wait, is the chemist a lady? Oh. Well now. What do I owe the pleasure of so many bright-eyed visitors? Yeah, I've been doing the wrong voice for a long time. Just skip over that. Is that the way of it, sweetie? You wish to learn about medicine? That's right, I want to become a warrior of light who uses potions to help people all over the world. Well, that's a very noble endeavor, and you aren't alone in it. No few at our infirmary yearn to venture forth as warriors of light. Ultimately, they have all decided not to pursue that dream. Why? Because the people here need them too, sweetie. The guards who place themselves in harm's way to keep us safe. The artisans who toil tirelessly that we might sustain our way of life. And younglings like you who are the future of the Crystarium. They couldn't simply abandon them, you see. And so difficult though it was, they made the decision to remain. And does this mean my dream isn't any good? Oh, sweetie, yours is a wonderful dream. And it would be my pleasure to help you pursue it. If we all work hard, the day will come when our Chirurgians may set forth to aid folk in every corner of the realm. And as we strive towards that day, I hope that we can rely upon you as well. But I must warn you, ours is not an easy path. You must work very, very hard, and maybe you'll get a lollipop. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'll become the best apothecary ever, just you watch. That's the spirit. Without further ado then, may I entrust you with a task? I have placed an order of sweet sieve for a potion ingredient, and I would like you to go and collect it. An ingredient? Leave it to me, miss. Aye, such an abundance of energy, but I can't help but wonder if she'll be all right by herself. My apologies. Would you mind accompanying her? Got some fucking nerve, lady. You have got some fucking nerve, lady. You send this kid off to go and pick up your orders, and now you want me to walk her there? Yeah. If this was real life, I'd be like, are you out of your fucking mind? Go yourself. When you arrive at Sweet Sieve, speak with a woman named Gracine. She'll point you in the right direction. I shall join you. As the one who suggested this course to Rikitio, I would assist in her first steps. Alisane Reen ducking. Ginger team. What about the two of you? Are you coming along too? Well, we do want to become warriors of light. It's not the same kind as Riki. But we'll wait here, warrior of darkness. When you return, please teach us how to fight. In that case, Reen and I shall keep them company and take the opportunity to ask about their aspirations. You know what? In a different world, guys. In a different world compared to the world I'm in right now. If I'd waited 6 months for 5.3 and it arrived that day, maybe I've taken the day off work, you know what I mean? So I can fucking plow the MSQ before my Twitter feed fills up with spoilers and whatnot. And I log in, and this is my first couple of hours or whatever. I would be raging. I would be fucking raging. Like, so hard. I would be raging. I would absolutely be furious. I know I would. I'd be like, what the fuck? Ah, we all did. Yeah, I can imagine, man. I can imagine me raging so hard. Where did they go? I can't see them. Am I blind? Oh, they're over there. How do you get over there? You're here, I suppose. Still better WoW's main story? I mean, yeah, but I mean, that story's told in a totally different way, and it's bad. But for the most part, but I would still be like full of fucking rage. Absolutely. Especially after all the like the theory bombs that dropped at the end of 5.2. You know? I've never liked the WoW story. Like, I mean, I tried to like it. There's no secrets there to any of our older viewers, that's for sure. There's no secrets there. I've never enjoyed the WoW story. I would like to have. As you can see, when I'm enthralled in the story of the video game, as well as the gameplay, I am a very, very, very happy gamer. Very happy. But it's not to be. Oh, if it isn't the Warrior of Darkness herself! May I assume you're with Master Alphino? Right, lest you wonder, Jezebel's order is for grapes. As busy as we've been of late, however, I regret to say we don't have any time to harvest them. Are you fucking... You want me to pick the grapes? So it is with apologies that I asked Master Alphino and his young companion to help find them fruits and vines. You can lend them a hand. It's the undersized grapes you'll want to pick. They're too small for normal consumption, but suitable for making wine and medicine. Hey guys. I think the devs laughed their ass off at this. Like, oh, you're here too? We're picking the little grapes. It's quite fun. At least we got some cat jams to keep us company. Don't poison this kid or something. Don't eat it, kid. Wow, you've picked this many already? You have banana hands to match your banana outfit. I dare say we have enough between us. Shall we take them back to Chesimel? I can't wait to see what she's going to do with them. Tell me, Ricky, what made you want to become an apothecary in the Warrior of Light? Why, well, a while ago I fell sick, really sick. My body was burning up. I felt so weak I couldn't even get out of bed. And a travelling apothecary came and gave me a potion to drink. It was the foulest thing I'd ever tasted. But it made me get better. She was so brave, the apothecary, I mean. She went around taking care of people even when it was dangerous, and I decided I wanted to help people just like her. So I started brewing potions out of grass and giving them to my friends. I didn't really know what I was doing or if there was anything else I could do. And not long ago, a neighbour told me he was going to become a Warrior of Light and go travelling the world helping people. And I thought, that's the same as I want to do. I see. Out of curiosity, did your neighbour do in the end? Taylor? Oh. Yeah, that guy's so dead. Him and his friend. Yeah. Yeah. That guy's so dead. So dead. Yeah, that guy, I'm not even going to gamble on that. That guy is so dead. I haven't seen him for a bit. So he must already be out there looking for people to help. Ayla, one of the guards awakened by the star shower. Thank you for sharing your tale with us, Riki Tio. I myself took inspiration from one not unlike your travelling apothecary, and I hope her good example will spur you on to realise your dreams. It will not be done in a day. Such lofty goals are reached through hard work and persistence, through countless little acts of heroism, like delivering the grapes for Chezamel. It would seem I have been labouring under a misapprehension. I had convinced myself that it was Elidibuss who had sowed the desire to become warriors of light within the hearts of the people. I see now that the impulse to aid their fellow man abided within them from the first. Elidibuss did no more than give it a name. And as he so kindly proclaimed, we must return to our own world ere long. With the Exarch labouring tirelessly, I doubt not but that a way will be found. Yet I believe I speak for us all when I say, I cannot leave in good conscience, not until we have dealt with Elidibuss. This is what I said was going to happen! This is what I said was going to happen! They'll have the way home, but they won't take it. This is no longer a strange and distant land, after all. Norvrant has become as a home to us and her own people. I think they're going to kill a scion. And logically, it's Alizé. They wouldn't do that. I don't like the thought I just had. Urianger would leave. Thancred would want to stay, but not if it means he dies, because he'd want to stay with Reen. Alizé would fight until the bitter end. This Tolo doesn't give any rat's ass about anything anymore besides Runar's stew. You could take some of that back with her. Let us return to Spagirix. It wouldn't do to keep your admirers waiting. They're not going to kill Alizé. Ah. Oh, Gambit? What? That they're not going to kill Alizé? No, I don't want to gamble on that because I don't want it to happen. No, that's not a fun gamble. They are going to kill a scion, though. Someone's going to fight to the bitter end. And their opportunity to go back to the source is going to be extinguished. And it would be Alizé. Could be Ish. The Gabby you said before was that the Scions would be about to die and wouldn't choose to go back, is what you said before. Yeah, I feel they're setting up this thing because they're fading. This is where my thought process is. They're fading in the source, right? Their bodies are fading and they're getting weaker here. We've already seen Urianger and Thancred suffering the effects here. So they're gonna, but they're not gonna leave with Elidibuss still doing his thing. So I think Urianger and Thancred will go back because they're the weakest. I think one of them's going to get left behind As they refuse to go back while it's still unfinished. It could be Alphano. That line could be setting up Alphano's death. That one line there. I need to see who's going to spend a lot of time near me. Who's going to want to say, can I have a word with you in private by a beach or something like that? Thanks for your kind help, sweetie. We now have all the ingredients we require. From the grapes we shall make a vinegar, to which we will add elf grass and a few other herbs to produce an invigorating syrup. Though it is unspeakably sour, it does wonders for the constitution. As part of her studies, I may just have to give Riki Tio a little taste. Okay. Yeah, let me just mindlessly giving kids medicine. Alright, do I need to teach this kid how to fight? I'm just going to punch him in the nose. Warrior of Darkness, if you finish helping Riki, won't you show us some fighting? Not play fighting, but honest to good's fighting. I've already seen some enemies that you could deal with. Vampire bats. Guards say they've become a pest around the Crystarium of late. We've tried to sneak outside to hunt them, but the guards caught us and sent us home. Well, they shouldn't mind if you were doing the fighting and we were just watching. Children told us how much they, while you were away, and in preparation, Chesmel kindly furnished us with some lures for the bats. While the creatures won't give you any sport, bear in mind that the younglings will be watching. That is to say, put on a good show, yes? Right, let's head outside at once. Everyone, follow me. Oh, sorry, Reen. I didn't mean to skip Reen there. There's no hidden meaning. Okay? There's no deeper meaning as to why it happened. Okay? I think going here and flying is the quickest way to the gate. It's not a dislike of Reed, okay? That's not what it is. Macius, thank you very much for the prime, buddy. Malsinson, thank you for the 8 months. Darian, I should be sleeping. Then go to sleep. Sheeposaurus, welcome, brother. Classic Lemon and Boxy, both gifted 5 subs each. Dudes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your subs, guys. You've got some free subs there. That style, thank you very much. Arahan, thank you for the prime as well, buddy. Thank you very much. Really nice of you. I don't hate Reen. Everyone's here. Good. Let's get started, shall we? As their name suggests, vampire bats feed on blood, and originally being nocturnal creatures, they've grown more active with the return of nights and become a nuisance. To draw them out, we'll use Chesmel's laws, which will work by exploiting their heat-seeking behavior. The bats want to nest under the eaves, so you'll like to attract more if you place the lures near buildings. I have here 6 lures, 3 each for you and me. As proof of a successful kill, I want you to gather up their fangs. Whoever collects the most is the winner. Oh, you're hunting too? Yes, well, there's nothing like a friendly competition to bring out the best in Floor. Anyway, while we hunt the bats, the 2 of you are to stay with Reen. She's really strong too and will keep you safe. Without further ado, then, let the contest begin. Sure. That's the first thing you do is you get on your giant mount and you head down like a hero. This is how you do it. Alright? Then you get your big bag of blood. You watching? You can't see! What, am I racing against Alizé? I'll lose to Alizé, that's fine. That's fine. I could deal. I could cope with that. She gets to use Limit Break outdoors. She's way more powerful than I am. Oh, multiples. Oh, this is a free win. This is a free win. Oh, do I only get 1 bat tooth from this? Oh, come on! on, really? Fucking World of Warcraft mechanics. You're supposed to be the chosen one. You're supposed to be better than this. They're back. Yeah, no hoops. I got played like a fiddle again. Burn out the bats. Burn out the bats. And a flare for Thrafters. Beat that, Alice. Fucking noob. She's already back. I'm actually going to be pissed. I should have 7 fangs, man. 7. Tysona, thank you for the prime. Thank you. White Tiger, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Always good to have you. Arhan, thank you very much. Stephen, oh, Stephen Helvetic. Thank you for the 3 months, Stephen. You do? Do I? Why am I blind? Oh, I do have 7. Oh, you just have to go to 3 different places. Whatever. Ah, she's not back anyway. I had nothing to worry about. Not fault, Flo. The children were hanging on your every move. As was I, to be honest. Though I know the tally, may I see your fangs for good measure? Apologies for the wait. My fangs. That's a bad haul, even if I do say so myself. Seven fangs from Alice. Which means we have a draw. Flo also collected 7 fangs. Why does this feel even worse than losing? Just another measly fang and victory would have been mine. Don't look so surprised. I've no intention of remaining lost in your wake forever. She's so dead, isn't she? Oh my god. So, children, now you've seen the Warrior of Darkness in action. What's your impressions? She's incredible, miss. The bats were down before they knew it. Our guards are strong, but the Warrior of Darkness is much, much stronger. We want to be just like her. Good. If you're looking for an example to emulate, so you may as well pick the best. I want you to remember how you felt when you watched Floor and train hard. Keep at it for long enough and you'll be strong too. Don't mind telling us, when did you decide that you wanted to become Warriors of Light? Well, we were there listening with everyone when Ardbert appeared, but I wanted to be strong since I came to the Crystarium. City has killed my father and my sister, and I promised myself I'd learn how to protect people one day. Like Ardbert said, this is our home. We're the ones who have to protect it. We're the ones who have to rise up as new Warriors of Light. What about you, Arkil? To be honest, I don't know. Do what he does. But if my friends were in trouble, I'd punch him in the nose. And I want to go on adventures and see the world and things. That's a wonderful goal. You really think so? My pants don't fit. Hard to explain, but my ankles get cold, and when I stole the shower the other day, my ankles felt warm, so I felt as though there was something I'd lost. And I had to go out there and find it. Well, the both of you, there's nothing for it but to train. When we return to the city, I'll teach you some exercises you can do by yourselves. Oh, burpees for days, lads! Burpees! Thanks for showing us your fighting skills. We'll never forget it. Oh, here we go. No, man. Just walk. Just. I understand how Arkil feels. Star Shower didn't awake me to Hydaelyn's voice. That vision of the final days, of Amarok burning, it filled me with sadness to the very pit of my being. Things I once knew, people I once loved, promises I once made. It felt as though long-forgotten memories were dancing at the edges of my mind. When I tried to focus on them, they simply fade away. An effect of having a fractured soul, I shouldn't doubt. Lest you worry, I am perfectly happy to remain fractured, and have no intention of donning a Nassian mask. Just wish we knew what Elidibuss was plotting. Look at this pair of incurable brooders. If we're going to stand around lost in thought, we may as well do it back in the city. Rest assured, Reen and I will take the children from here. Their heads will be in the clouds after meeting you. But we'll see to it their feet remain firmly planted on the ground. It's nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Seems I tried a little too hard to beat you. I'm fine now, not to worry. I'll see you soon. As you ponder Alizé's words, you are taken by an urge to revisit the scene of that fateful meeting. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, I do have the whale back on my mail. Good call. We'll get it in a bit. She's gonna die. Someone's dying. I don't know. We've had a little one-to-one with Alfie. I think they might put us in order of having one-to-ones with everybody, which is both bogus and sad. It's bogus and sad.
Why am I... Was it you who called me here?
Interesting. Interesting.
So you peered into my memories. No matter. You will have found little of import. But I see you intended to summon me here no more than I intended to come. The fault is mine. Such is the burden of hope. I merely avail myself of such tools as I require for the conflict to come. That which I do is no different from that which you have done so many times, Warrior of Darkness. I arm myself, I hone my skills, I make ready to vanquish my enemy. You. You who have murdered my brothers, who have taken their selfless labors in service to the one true world and turned them to ash. I see you for what you are. You are death, and only in death shall you serve any purpose. The Convocation charged me to steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. As Elidibuss, it is my duty, and I shall see it done. I will strike you down. Destroy you body and soul. All else must wait.
Can I return
Ere long
Arthur's
I
soul
will
to
come
his
for
body?
you, Warrior of Darkness. And I will save the world.
We have the crystal. Is there any way of separating it from me?
One last matter. I bore witness to your final struggle with Emet-Selch. It seemed as if he saw something familiar in you.
Yeah, I have a part of his girlfriend, wifey, love,
As if he
whatever.
mistook you for another.
Yeah.
No. I recall not of whom he spoke. Mayhap I never knew you. Or mayhap it is another fragment lost.
Ah, I wasn't aware you already had a guest. If the conversation is constructive, I shall not intrude. But if you seek to stir up trouble, Elidibuss, then I must insist you leave at once.
You have RGB, dude.
Though you lack her blessing, your soul is surprisingly dense.
Soul check?
Worry not. I seem to be unharmed. This. This is my own doing. The consequence of my recent exertions. It is the Tower's way of compensating me for the demands I have placed on it. Rest assured, it is no great inconvenience at present. Indeed, I told Beck Lug as much, but they would not be persuaded and sent me away to rest.
Right.
No need to make a fuss. Strange as it may sound, I consider it something of a badge of honor.
You're glowing, bro. Like you're emitting light.
One of the brave souls who saw me delivered unto the first once said that the world shall ever have a place for tales of heroism so long as we have need of inspiration in our lives. Though he and his fellows had no way of knowing whether their mad scheme would amount to anything, they knew that the attempt alone would inspire hope. Or so they hoped.
Are you dying? Because we're doing a lot of stuff to keep you alive.
A more optimistic lot one would be hard-pressed to find. They said they would find a means to save our God's forsaken world, just as soon as they had sent me on my way. Said it with such confidence that, for a fleeting moment, I half believed them. Such faith. Such courage in the face of unrelenting despair. For a long time, it was more than I could bear to remember them. But having come this far, having sent full many on their way myself, I see things more clearly. To take action is to hope. To believe, to choose to believe, is to take the first step towards a brighter future. And why do I tell you this? Because I want you to indulge me in a little recklessness. Needless to say, I have a plan. And when all is said and done, I will ask yet another favor of you.
You're both here. Oh, thank goodness.
What's wrong?
It's Thancred. He's collapsed.
Okay. We've had one-to-ones with Alfie. We've had one-to-ones with Alizé. And now we've had one-to-ones with the Exarch. And now Thancred's down. And all things considered, we're on a road. We are on the trolley's tracks to a bad place. Oh god. Muriel, thank you for the prime. Elvic 22 gifted subs, brother. Holy shit, man. You're a miracle, dude. Workers, thank you for the 2 months. Bloody Fell, thank you for the prime. Sergeant Skills, Skills, thank you for the 4 months. Checking in from Alabama. Hey, dude, how's it going? I hope it's not too hot down there. Zona, thank you for the prime. Thank you very much, guys. Fate seemed determined to not allow us a quiet moment. Come, let's have the details from Reen. Let's see if we'll sort our boy out. It happened after Alizé and I saw the children back to the Spagirics. We chanced to meet Thancred there, returning from his mission. He'd been shadowing Elidibuss around the realm, not only to lose sight of him near the Crystarium. And he was in the middle of telling us where he had been when he just crumpled to the ground. Kai Rouges are looking after him now, with Alphino standing by, just in case his healing magics are needed. Because I couldn't do anything to help, I thought it best to find you, and the guard at the Excedra told me where to look. I see. It cannot have been easy leaving Thancred's side. My thanks for bearing word to us. Come, let us hurry. Alright. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's all good. Snix, thank you very much. Madrox, 7 to 5 months. Oh, you're loving the FF, me too. Oh no, we're being set up for a huge fall today. A massive fall from grace. It's coming. I guess we need to try the thing on Thancred now, right? We need to try and see if we can get him home. Good job there, Braga. Good. Oh, he's up, he's up, he's up. He's up. They dragged you here too, did they? My apologies. How do you feel? Embarrassed. It's otherwise well enough. I won't be staying overnight. This episode was not the result of any injury I could find. Thancred's ether, however, did show signs of instability, and I did what I could to calm the fluctuations. And all of this happened without warning. Not exactly. You doubtless recall the time Rianjo nearly drowned and I gallantly went to his rescue. When his water walking charm failed, he was tired, as were you when you got back. We were both spent, yes.
on account of which he begged us to rest, which, in retrospect, might have been a good idea. Fact is, I've been experiencing regular bouts of lightheadedness ever since. There's no actual fainting until now. As Alphino observed, I have no lingering injuries, and it most assuredly isn't old age, which leaves but one likely cause. The link between body and soul has further weakened. Time grows short. We must complete the spirit vessel with all haste. To that end, Flo, might I trouble you to take a trip to the source? In addition to looking in on our friends' bodies, I would have you consult with Kryl about our plan. If she has any concerns, we should at least endeavor to address them prior to proceeding. In the meantime, we should get back to laying bare the Elidibuss' plot. Thus far, I've learned this much, that in each of the places he has visited, there have been sightings of suspicious black-clad strangers. Moreover, the coming of these shady individuals has invariably coincided with some manner of misfortune. Beasts terrorizing settlements, blight ravaging crops, you know, that sort of thing. All of which serves rather conveniently to make Elidibuss' call for new heroes reverberate that much more loudly in the hearts of his audience. Do you think these black-clad strangers are Ascians? I do. I fully intend to investigate further, though for that I shall require additional feet on the ground. You can count on mine. God knows we've been itching to get out there for a while. Mayhap Urianger too can be prevailed to join in your efforts. He has already provided copious guidance on the matter of the spirit vessel's construction. It is for Becklook and I to wrestle with the rest. If you could spare the old boy, you may as well make use of him. I'll go and give him the good news. But do no such thing. However heedless you are of your own well-being, if you care at all for Reen's feelings, you'll stay in bed until you're needed. Alphino and I will find Urianger. All being well, we will have news to share by the time you return. Safe travels, Flo.
Urianger is going to be already down, isn't he? Urianger is going to be collapsed on the goddamn floor. That's what they're gonna find. They're gonna find him lying in a pool of his own piss, and it's all just falling apart. This is cheery for the moment, though. Let's enjoy this music for a moment. Let's have a little jazz music just to cheer us up and prepare us.
Oh, fucking hell, Flo! Excellent, I mean, awful timing. See, our friends, they've taken a turn for worse. Kryl's hardly had a moment's rest in past few days. She didn't want everyone to worry, so we've been keeping it hush-hush like. I've not said anything at bar. Oh, but listen to me, I call myself a receptionist. I haven't even asked to why you're here. So, I think the spirit vessel will be ready soon. And I want to make sure there's no problems at this end. Well, I don't know fuck all about that. You best talk to Kryl. She's with the others in the Dawn's Respite. Come on, let's go and see her. Just prepare yourself, alright? I'll have this smoke and then we'll move.
This is going to be a grim scene. This is going to look like a leper ward.
Excuse us.
Why are the lights off? Oh, this is grim.
This way.
Is Matoya here?
I would rather you hadn't seen this.
I'm sorry. We have urgent tidings.
Oh, no, I'm not angry with you. On the contrary. I know full well how hard everyone has been searching for a way to return home. And I had hoped to afford you the time you needed. But given our friend's present state, perhaps it was for the best that you came. Stiff and cold, all of them, as if they were made of wax. Barely alive at all. And they had been doing so well. Save for occasional signs of etheric instability, they appeared to be in passable health. Then, quite without warning, things took a turn for the worse. A change for which even Master Matoya could offer no explanation. She could only remind me that the soul is yet an unknown frontier, and that much and more lies beyond our ken. But let's not lose heart just yet. At times like these, it is all the more important that we remain positive. Why? I but this moment succeeded in quelling a fluctuation in Thancred's ether. And while the others have weakened, they have remained relatively stable. I believe I may leave my post for a moment. So come, let me hear your tale outside.
It's coming to a head, isn't it? We're all coming to a head. I thought this was going to be like the end of the Shadowbringers expansion, but we're doing it now. This is obviously going to happen at some point. What news from the first? I see. Work on the spirit vessel proceeds apace, but our friends begin to falter. As they themselves have observed, the link between body and soul has weakened. It's as simple as that. Now I'm still able to quell the fluctuations in that ether. It's only a matter of time. We'll lose them if we don't act soon. If the Exarch is ready to attempt something, let him attempt it. As for the spirit vessel itself, if we seek to draw upon Allagan wisdom, we could do worse than consult an expert in the field. I think I know just the man. Time being against us, it may be best if I go and solicit his aid in person. Even if it does mean leaving my patients. Nero? Are we gonna call Nero? Are we really gonna be listen? I mean, that's all I can think of is that we're gonna have to call Nero for this. Food for soul.
Floor, can you spare a moment? While Kral goes and finds this expert of hers, I mean. There's a gift I was hoping to send to our friends in the First, you see. I says we might be waiting a while, or if you wouldn't mind giving me a hand with it. Our first attempt turned out well, so now I'm gonna make it properly. I'll be in kitchen at the House of Splendors. Meet me there.
Shouldn't you stick around? I'd better be off too. I shall see you soon, either here or at the house, depending on how our patients fare in my absence. Is there a mailbox nearby? I want my whale. I really want my whale. In fact, hold on. What are the other guys talking about? Needn't concern yourself with the affairs here in Eorzea. The situation at the Gimlet Dark is well in hand thanks to the Alliance, and our efforts in containing potential primal threats have proven more than effective. Okay. Oh, it's only Kultner is here. The Real now out in the field, and I was asked to return to make up for his absence. Alas, Harry and the others were unable to accompany me. Not looking too good round here, is it? There's a definite sense of fail hanging around the old Toll. There's a sense of failure. Not good. Oh, Jesus Christ. It'll be fine, I'm sure. It'll be fine. Oh my god, Fear! 100 subs? Dude, that's insane. Thank you so much. That's incredible. I haven't got any words for that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Enjoy them, guys, while you've got them. It's a free month for you. Enjoy. Thank you, Fear. Wombat Wrangler, Krull, Madrox, and Freaking. Thank you very much. Thank you, dudes. Looks like we're going to cook up a nice dinner for everybody. I'll make one for you, Fear, one day. I will.
There you are, Thor. As I'm sure you've guessed, the gift is a bit of home cooking. I'm going to make him a pie and peas. Unlike Kryl, I can't do much to help our friends directly. That doesn't mean I've been idle. No, I've been doing my best for the Order. Taking on this job and that to keep our coffers full. I've even helped out with this Guardian restoration. In the course of all this, my culinary skills have come on quite a bit. So I thought, why not make something for our friends? It's baking in the oven as we speak. Shouldn't be long now.
You hate the Tataru voice? I mean, lighten up a bit. Just for fun.
There. Baked to perfection. Even if I do say so myself.
I was thinking exactly that. It's bread. It's just a loaf of bread. It smells great. It smells great. I don't know what I was hoping for. It smells lovely.
Doesn't it just? It's called Archon Loaf, in case you're wondering. It's what they eat over there in Charlian. Simple fare, I admit, but I thought it'd remind us of our friends at home. If nothing else, Kryl tells me it's a good source of ether. So we should lend them a bit of strength at least. What you do is you get a slice, you put some pie on it, and gravy thick as mud. Beautiful.
It truly is nothing like the smell of bread fresh from the oven.
Kryl! And if it isn't Rambo 2.
I don't remember this guy. Fuck, I totally don't remember this guy. It was Rambro. Was he the guy at the... Wait. I'm not looking. Was he the guy who was part of that stupid team we made outside the Crystal Tower? I can't remember what we called ourselves. We called ourselves like, fucking the archaeologists of the day or something. Yes. Okay, he is that guy. What did they call themselves? The Sons of Saint Koinek. That was it. Yeah. No, or was it Noah? Something like that. They had some ridiculous little fucking party name for themselves. Okay.
Greetings, my friend. Full glad I am to see you well. I confess I have a long list of questions to ask you. I will endeavor to contain my curiosity for the present. I understand our mutual friend is struggling with the application of certain Allagan technologies. I've been keeping Rambo apprised of the events in the first. Suffice it to say, he knows about the Exarch. If anyone alive can provide insight into this matter, it is him and his fellow sons. Loath as I am to disappoint you after so glowing an endorsement, memory transference was the sole province of Allagan royalty. Its mechanisms closely guarded secrets. If any record of them remains, we have yet to find it, to wit, I regret that I can offer no solution to your problem. Which begged the questions.
Oh my god, someone's gonna come back, but they're gonna be in like a coma. Probably until Endwalker. We're going full Holrick on someone. They won't kill them, they'll put them in a giga coma. And we're gonna have their memories stuck on these USB drives.
Empty-handed as I am, the answer being, rather brazenly, to ask a favor. I would have you relay a message to our comrade.
That might be a Gamba. I feel a Gamba coming on now. That feels more reasonable. They're not going to kill them, but they will put them into vegetative states.
Tell him that we never doubted him. Never doubted that he would achieve all that he said he would. Those of us who remain behind have yet to play our part. When the time comes, he may rest easy in the knowledge that we will most assuredly do so. Then the tower shall shine once more as a beacon of hope in this world and beyond. So tell him that we consider his duty done, and that he should follow his heart now.
You can rest now, Grahatir. Forgive me. Do you say this to discourage him from overexerting himself, or to encourage him to hold nothing back?
That is for our friend to decide. But either way, I dare say a certain someone will be unimpressed.
Well, there you have it, Flo. If you'd be so good as to see Rambo's message and Tatteru's bread as their intended recipients, along with my report, of course.
Trial? Or a wrap-up bread? Do you mind giving it a try? Just to make sure everything's as it should be.
But of course. I'm always happy to lend my taste buds. Excuse me, Rambos. As a fellow Charlian, may I trouble you for your opinion? We're gonna eat all the bread!
Well, I usually have mine with a good dollop of Rolandberry jam. I suppose plain is best for sampling purposes. Oh, I see.
Oh no, is it bad? Did I burn it? It is indeed, Tatteru. Dense and unpleasant. Exactly as it should be.
Just so. The very taste of home. As you might expect, our countrymen have amassed a wealth of culinary wisdom from every corner of the world. But our native cuisine is, shall we say, Finnish in origin. Charlian, the majority regard food as a source of nourishment rather than enjoyment, save for those few who actually research the culinary arts. Pay little heed to the niceties of taste and texture. It was against such gastronomic landscape that what is now called the Archon loaf was born. The creation of an Archon who devoted himself to the study of bodily sustenance.
British food? Dude, our food is the fucking best. The best. List it, motherfuckers. Fish and chips, right? Steak and kidney pie, chicken and mushroom pie, Greg's, sausage rolls, right? Beans on. Beans on. Bland? You've never had a properly spiced Ginster's pasty, right? Beef Wellington is also fantastic. What are you talking about? Easy. In order to maximize its nutritional value, he incorporated copious quantities of pulverized fish and vegetable matter into the dough. All with nary a care for those qualities which make bread enjoyable. The result is a flavor that continues to defy description. That's gross. Yet, for its many shortcomings, the loaf's nutritional value cannot be denied, and being a damnably convenient way to cater to one's bodily needs. It quickly found an audience amongst busy scholars. Why, when I was a lad, nigh every meal was a sandwich made with this very bread and whatever ingredients happened to be on hand. I suspect just about every Archon would say the same. I've been away from home so long. I thought it might have forgotten the taste, but no, it's all too familiar. As it takes me back. If there's enough, perhaps you could spare some for the Exarch. He is certain to appreciate it.
Oh, there's plenty to go around. I'll be sure to wrap up an extra slice. Lord, when you deliver the loaf, please be sure to send everyone my regards. Tell them we're doing everything we can, and that we'll be praying for their safe return until the moment they get back. I'll keep the beer cold.
I can't believe you guys would even remotely mock British food. We have everything. He didn't even die. What a noob. Gamble? Gamble on that. Alright, I will put a gamble down. I have a gamble. Our gamble is that the Archons, the Scions, I'm pretty sure at least one of them, I think it's going to be either Urianger or Thancred, is going into a full comatose state till Endwalker, I think. They will return home, but it's gonna be fucked. Like, absolutely fucked. Oh, that's a 20 subber. That's a 20 subber. Not getting crazy around here. I'll put 20 on that. I'll put a 20 down on that. I'm tempted to go for a 50 that's all of them. Because I'll check. I might alter that one if we have more one-to-ones with the Scions shortly. If we have more and more one-to-ones, because we've done 2, well, we've done 3 if you include the Exarch coming up. Welcome back, my friend. How was your journey? Here, eat the fish. What does it say here? Created by an Archon who devoted himself to the study of sustenance, this bread infused with pulverized fish and vegetables is extremely nutritious, assuming one can get past the taste. By the 12 Archon loaf. However did you come by this? That's right, it comes straight from Sharlayan. Ambrose said that, did he? His words are very nearly as heavy as the bread, but I appreciate the sentiment. Should you have the chance, you may tell him that he needn't worry. That which I seek to do, I do of my own volition, and with all my heart. In pursuing this path, I fully expect to earn the censure of our friends, and to deserve it. But I shall forge on regardless. Forge on as you yourself did when faced with a similar predicament. So I ask that you have faith in me, and what I do. But we were talking about your journey. Before the others arrive, I would hear how their bodies fare. Oh, and the bread I shall save for later.
Though it has been many years, I have not forgotten the feasts of mastication required to consume it, nor how unconducive they are to conversation.
Can't we have just had some blueberry muffins or something? If I was in prison, what would be the best food gift someone could bring me?
Forgive the delay.
Let's focus up. To be continued.
We have visited every region and confirmed the presence of Ascians throughout the realm.
Lest a grave predicament be made to seem hopeless, it should be noted that they are of inferior rank. The black masked minions who answer to the red.
Yes, a gaggle of schemers attempting to exploit recent events to sow the seeds of petty conflict. Fortunately, nothing of any great concern has come of their meddling just yet.
So there's a ton of Ascians.
We also encountered a number of the Crystarium's former defenders, busily solving this problem and that in a bid to become warriors of light.
Their zeal is to be applauded. It is but a pity I cannot encourage them on their cause.
Yeah, not strong ones, but there's a lot of them.
Not knowing Elidibuss set them upon it, no. Both the troubles to be solved and the villains to be vanquished are his doing too, like as not. And so, with apologies to the aspiring warriors of light, I believe it best that we deal with the Ascians quickly and quietly.
Burn them all.
I quite agree.
But tell us, what news from the source? How fare our bodies?
Well, do you like fish bread?
Oh dear. Then we must redouble our efforts. Not that we've ever stinted in that regard.
This would seem an appropriate moment to ask about the spirit vessel. Tell me you've made some progress.
We have, as it happens. One moment.
You didn't bring it? Jesus Christ. You got the memo.
The red stones. Then this doth mean...
For the benefit of all, permit us to explain. As you will recall, using white auracite as our starting point, we fashioned a vessel for mind and memory both. Yet, though it served this purpose admirably, the process of imbuing it with one's complete essence proved a somewhat thornier proposition. Simply put, the memory would not accompany the mind.
Remember.
And so, we looked to the Allegan's mastery of memory transference for a solution.
This approach was not without its own complications, however, relying as it does upon blood, which inanimate objects, notably, do not possess.
True.
We duly explored methods of suffusing the vessel with drops of the aforementioned. Alas, our painstaking experimentation succeeded only in making me feel faint, and singularly failed to imbue the crystal with the necessary properties. It was then that an idea occurred to me, namely that we might fuse the vessel not with normal blood, but with my crystallized essence.
You're doing this for our sakes. So far be it from us to complain. But don't think we haven't noticed what's happening to your arm.
It falls well short of offering up my life in exchange for yours, which was your only stipulated prohibition, as I recall. And it is but a small price to pay for delivering you home.
Assuming it works. We shall soon know if this grisly addition will serve as a suitable conduit for the subject's
Gross.
memory. Though not soon enough to warrant your waiting. The test is like to take a while.
That's not a swole arm.
Let us be
dude.
off then. We have Ascians to attend to, among other things.
Well, she's
Forgive
not
me,
happy.
but I count 6 vessels, and there are only 5 of us.
One is for testing purposes. I will personally use it to see whether the crystal functions as it should.
And if it does, wouldn't that mean that your soul could also return to the source?
Yes. In theory, at least.
You're not coming home.
But there is a distinct difference between your circumstances and mine. While your corporeal forms want for souls, my past self does not. Mayhap our essences would blend, or mayhap they would curdle. There is no telling what might occur.
Soul curdling. You.
And you'd be willing to take that risk?
I would.
I see.
Where is this going, dude? How bad is it gonna get? Hast thou a moment, Floor? I would speak with thee on the matter of the Exarch's mooted return to our source. I would have observed that our friends spake not in certainties, that if Bekluk have the right of it, it is possible to predict the outcomes of his plan with some confidence. But it is their assessment that given the opportunity, the Exarch's soul should successfully merge with that of his younger self. Which is not to say the process is without complications. For one, the Exarch hath been subjected to an additional rejoining, an experience which will have wrought a change in his ethereal composition. As thou thyself did demonstrate in merging with Ardbert, however, there existeth an affinity twixt like souls, and this doth give us cause to hope. Yet there remaineth one immutable condition upon which success doth hinge. The Exarch must needs recognize his past self as simply that, himself. As our recent travels have demonstrated, memories are essential to the soul. Any discrepancy in the former may feasibly cause the latter to spurn its former flesh. It is a seemingly simple yet complex problem. For nigh on a century our friend hath striven only to deliver this realm, to deliver thee. And to that singular end did he cast aside his very name, that he might assume the mantle of the Crystal Exarch. Henceforth none can say what choices our friend will make, but I thought it only right that thou hast been aware of these truths. Faded memories. They got infused crystallized blood awakened with a source, this group of Magnies? Maybe. That guy needs to rest at some point. He's got to rest. Right then. While the Exarch literally pours over his own sweat and blood into his allotted task, it seems only fair that we attend to our own. Beginning with Elidibuss and his minions. Just so. And there is one other matter. In light of our deteriorating health, Yustola should not be left alone at Tenaida. Might I trouble you to visit her, Floor? See that all is well. I would go myself, but I think she might be safer in the hands of one less prone to collapsing. Yeah, I'm on it. My thanks. You may leave the Ascians to us. Once they are out of the way, we will retire to Yulmore, and when Yustola has finished plumbing the depths, I'd like the two of you to join us there. If you are bound for Tenaida, I suggest you go by Venmont Yards. Our friends there will be glad to provide a boat for you. Let's just be on our way then.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Wait, I have a gift for you from Tataru. Yeah. I have delivery from the source, Kupo, courtesy of one Tataru Taru. There you go. Kupo Hypers. It was actually a Kupo noise.
A long way from home, Google. And this is from Tataru, is it? Whatever could it be?
Awful fish bread.
Archon loaf, thou sayest. Aye, even to hear the name doth transport me to times long past.
Bread from another world? May I try some?
Mayest thou, child? Thou must. That said, though I personally disagree with the consensus, I do nonetheless advise thee to temper thine expectations. Wiser words have never been uttered.
It rarely darkened our dining table at home. I can attest that it was standard fare at the stadium. Indeed, the slice was never far from our peers' hands. Alphino, you really are an unbearable snob sometimes, do you know that? I don't like the bread. Fucking hell.
I believe my colleagues are trying to say is that we appreciate the gesture. Tell Tataru, though, we'll do our best to return before she's forced to seek further supplementary employment.
Right, let's be off now. We can find a drink to wash down the bread on the way. What about some, like, chicken? You know? What about some chicken or something? Got left behind, Alfie. What about some nice chicken or some steak or a Greg's? You know? Oh god, you got supervisors now? Holy shit, what about chips? Get your whale? I am going to get my whale. There'll be a mailbox nearby. I'll grab one. We'll get it. Ninjaco, 7 and 2 months. A Froggy, thank you for the 2. Madraff with 1,000 bits. Since you were talking about prison food, did you know lobsters were prison food at one point in time with prison food? Ain't prisoners considered a cruel punishment? Were they bad lobster, though? There's bad lobster. There is. Thank you for the bits, Panda. Did someone say Gamba? Armor J, thank you for the prime. Thank you very much, man. And Bryland, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, man. So generous of you. Mr. Caviar as well. Thank you. Thank you, Bear Clueless. Thank you. Thank you, Bear. What is Gamba anyway? I like to, because I'm speculating a lot, and obviously you guys are kind of hamstrung by the fact that we're not spoiling anything a little bit. Let's have a gamble whether I'm right or wrong. Generally, that's the idea. A little bit of a gamble as to whether we're right and wrong. Let's just go home real quick and get this mail. Let's just pop back real quick. Perfection. I don't know what I think. If I was in prison, I think I would really like a really spicy chicken and prawn Alfredo. With much garlic. Whale horn! Gimme. I think I would like that as my final meal. I think I would. I think I would like that as my final meal. Alright, whale boy. Yeah! Is he a chunker? Oh, yeah. That's so good. Check it, Zoe. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. It's a multi-seater. Oh, that's sick. You have to be at the party. Oh, yeah. Whose is bigger? It's an 8-player mount? For real? You can put the whole raid on this mount? That is insane. That's so good. Right, okay. I need a piss, so this is perfect. So let's park. Let's successfully park the whale. Perfect. Mine's only 2, his is 8. Oh, what a scamboozle. What a scam. Oh well, I fit perfectly on here. Right, let's get 2 minutes, guys. Let's go for a pee and do all those things. Hey, what? Are you not working? Oh. Oh. Huh. Weird. Okay, back on a sec. Oh, you changed my character! I can see him moving!
Right, guys, I'm not going to change his character. I do have something. So Mike already has this installed for the chat bubbles. Someone told me about it.
Guilty. Looks guilty. Looks guilty. Looks guilty. Stop sweeping me up. It looks guilty. Jesus fuck. That's a lot of sweeping. Don't worry, my whale leaves no mess. It leaves nothing. Jesus Christ. Okay. Right, I've got... Will you guys take this seriously? The scions are dying. Alright. That is a monstrous elephant, man. Okay, everything looks fine. Everything looks fine. Why are you trolling me? I don't like it. I don't like it. What are you doing? Am I blind? What am I blind for? Hold on. Making me really suspicious.
Arr! It ain't the warrior of darkness herself. What brings you to these parts? Heading out to sea, eh? But of course we'd be happy to help. Just say the word and I'll ready the boat.
Excellent. I had intended to speak with you alone. None of my doing, lest you misunderstand. The link between her body and soul wavers. I know not what you hoped to find here, but it will avail you naught to learn of our past.
I need to take this in, you understand that?
It fades. Fades away into oblivion. Does the world no longer have need of me? No. I am Elidibuss, and I will fulfill my duty. Sundered though you may be, you fought for the world's salvation. For hope. Hope. Ah, it swells within me, empowers me. Now I may carry out my mission. And yet, why do I yearn for this? Why do I struggle so? I shall take her into my safekeeping. If you want her back, you will do as I ask.
I don't negotiate with terrorists, dude.
Show me your strength. I would take your measure. I have prepared a suitable arena. You need but ride the flow of ether.
Dungeon or solo duty? All right. I'll fix it later. I want to do this first.
You're familiar with this place, I believe. This remembered Ormerod. Proceed to the capital. I shall return your comrade to you there. You speak as if you are disappointed in me. Why? I am your enemy and you mine. Our goals are in conflict and we are fated to clash. Or had you hoped that feigned sympathy and false understanding would cast your crimes in a less reprehensible light? That I would come to look upon you as a friend? You who have slaughtered my people, who would tear down everything we have built. You do not deny it then. Very well. Let us change the cast of this trial. You will know what you have stolen from us. I do not imagine I crave remorse, only justice. Music's a bit much. Forward, hero. We shall see how strong you have become. When did we last hear this song? When did we last hear it? Bahamut? Papalimo? Yeah, maybe. Let us begin. Sure. Rest assured there are no tricks. You need but defeat the enemies before you. First, something easy. Those whom a budding hero might encounter at the beginning of their fate. But I believe I have the perfect subjects. We're going down memory lane here? Oh no! Let not their appearance stay your hand. Beneath their appearance, they are merely monsters.
This is rough. Yeah, kill your friends.
All too easy, I see. But at least you now understand the rules. Thus will we make our way to the capital.
That was poor taste even for you.
Its appearances should unsettle you, so... I was under the impression you simply destroyed all who barred your way, sparing nary a thought to the possibility that your foe could be someone's beloved. Come. Shouldn't dwell on the beginning when so much of your story awaits.
Oh, that's low. That's fucking low. That's low.
Every tale requires villains. Defeat them. Claim your place as hero.
Olivia! And that guy, who I never remember his name.
Well done, champion of Eorzea. Well done. Onward then. Over the bloodied bodies of the fallen.
Is this a sale?
You tasted many sweet triumphs, yes. So too did you taste bitter tragedy. Who could forget the Crystal Braves? The idealistic, pathetic dream born of malformed creature. Faces you know and loathe all. Let your hatred burn and strike them down with all your might.
Sloppy! Oh, God damn it.
With such ease yet again. You did always grow stronger with every battle.
Oh. She's fine. She's fine. She's fine.
It seems it will take more than those monsters to leave an impression upon you. Or mayhap you simply fail to understand my meaning. Not that it matters. No, I have dealt with countless heroes, and always it ends the same way. No amount of reasoning will bridge our differences, or result in happiness for all. Whatever your reasons may be, I cannot be bound by them. I can put faith in my own beliefs and fight for them with all my being. How very naive. If you are willing to compromise on your beliefs, you all but admit that they are flawed. And I assure you I have no intention of compromising on mine. Come what may, I will fulfill my mission as Elidibuss. That's enough talk. It's not your assertions that I wish to know, but your strength. Falsely accused of regicide, you fled for the snow-wet fields of Corthus. Had you and the Scions met your demise that day in the Sultanate, La Habrea might have been spared. But not only did you stubbornly live, you hurled yourself into the thick of the Dragon Song War. Swept along by the tide of events, you pursued and slew those who sought to stop the unending conflict, just as you were bid.
Yeah, but they were douchebags. Right? They weren't, they weren't the best people.
Impossible!
I trust you are beginning to limber up. Do keep up the fine form.
I assume we're seeing Harshipod dead in a second.
Around heroes, people are wont to flock. People who harbour all manner of motives, each baser than the last.
Oh, I don't want to kill Lucia. Kind of low, dude.
Damn it all.
Nice to hear your voice, Emmerich.
No more than they deserve. In the end, their hand of friendship was tainted with personal desire. You know what comes next? You put an end to the Dragon Song War.
Hey, big boy, how's it going?
There's no saving your comrade this time. All you can do is cut off the serpent's head.
You still rate Heaven's Ward as the best overall soundtrack? Because I do. Overall.
And as simple as that, a 1,000-year war is brought to its conclusion. As every end marks a new beginning, and for heroes such as you, there is only ever conflict.
It is kind of what I do. When there's conflicts, they call me. You understand that? I don't cause most of the conflicts. Oh, no music. In the winter's snow we travelled.
How are you enjoying the walk down memory lane? I dare say there will have been a few individuals for whom you harbour deep feelings, whose passing caused you keenest grief. That is what our people are to us. An irreplaceable existence that can ill be lost. I will save them, for they are my Never mind. We are not here to talk. Let us return to the task at hand. Emperor Solus had kindled an insatiable flame. Darlamald was its name, and it raged across the land, consuming all in its path. Following the trail of ash, he set forth for Alamigo and Doma, into a storm of blood. Again you fought, and again you grew stronger, so strong that we could no longer control you. Yours is an unnatural, beastly strength, and we shall lay it bare. In order to gain a foothold in the liberation effort, you journeyed to far eastern parts.
True. I did do all this, but honestly, it was for the greater good. Can you imagine story skippers? Who? What happened?
Bugger, bugger, bugger! The sun cannot be extinguished.
Strong are drawn to the strong. Thus did you gather new allies to your banner. There where ardent souls gather, so too do fires burn. In this way you can sign those around you to the flames.
Sorry, Yagiri. Maybe he'll show up later in the expansion.
I cannot.
Yeah, I assume Kasetsu and Natsu are next.
You did not hesitate, or perhaps could not. No matter. Let us turn our attention to the finale. Here we shall have a test between fellow beasts. This is only fitting, would you not agree?
Oh yeah, they're over there. Very flashy.
My creation appears to have lost its form. There's no easy thing to see through the eyes of a beast such as him. In any event, there's only so much that can be learned by taking your measure this way. Let us try something different. Come, we continue this within.
Didn't have to kill Lise. Ida doesn't count.
An impressive show of strength. But surely no more than a foretaste of what Emmett Selk's conqueror is capable. Such might requires a fairer measure. To compare like with like. Yes.
But
I shall just have to test you myself. Come on, Floor. Show me what you can do.
I mean, I've killed this guy before. Just saying. I've got Arbit on farm. You gonna stop me being in my rune? Probably.
I may not be the real Ardbert, but you will not well to underestimate me.
Okay.
All that made him the warrior he was, every battle waged, every blow, is part of my very being. So come, fight me like you mean to take my head.
Alright. You insist.
Good. I sense your murderous intent. Aye. You'd kill me given the chance. Mayhap you think to recover this body. If so, prove that it is of no use to me. Prove that I can best you with it. Come. Come at me with everything you've got.
Am I going too fast? Yeah. Going too zoomy.
I want to watch your step.
Ah. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. A little awkward to cast, but we'll get there. Soul Flash. What is that? We're good. He's not gonna die to this noob? Kidding me? Watch, we're about to pump him.
I see. You're a different beast from when you faced my creations.
Yeah, baby. There's the pump. That's the pump right there, son.
Hold nothing back, but neither will I.
Give it up or what, dude? You gotta admit, it doesn't look good for you right now. Come on! Give it up, bro! It's over!
I have my answer.
You have grown stronger since last we fought.
Can we have his toll about now? Go on now.
The result of your trials in the first, no doubt.
Have you finished?
She's so sick of this shit.
My apologies. I freed myself as soon as I awoke, but rather too late.
Are you
I
guys
see.
done? She's just so done with this shit.
Now, Elidibuss, if you have ceased trading blows, I would trade words with you. I have a theory, you see. One concerning that which you seek to accomplish. It stems from who, or rather what, you truly are. A primal.
Oh, the worship of the Warrior of Light.
The ancients created Zodiac to deliver the star from destruction. If the magic that brought him forth is the precursor of what we know as summoning, then Zodiac would have been instilled with a presiding desire. I found it among the records at Anida, and it came as no surprise. Were I faced with the world's destruction, I too would wish for the same. Salvation. I know that you sacrificed yourself to become Zodiac's heart. How you came to be separated from him is less clear. But if you are a fragment of his being, it stands to reason a desire for the world's salvation would drive you. And thus did you seek to inspire the masses to rise up as warriors of light, going so far as to use Ardbert as a symbol of hope.
Correct on all counts. Such is my nature, and such are my methods. I have aided heroes. I have made them. I have even become them. This served not only to strengthen me, but also to facilitate the work of my brothers, such as Emmett Selk, with his penchant for nation building.
Then you will be all too familiar with the fickleness of mankind. We change, we forget, and what little we do remember becomes twisted and fragmented over time. For which reason, you deem us unfit to carry on your legacy. But are you, yourself, free of these foibles? As the last witness of the final days, do you remember everything that was lost? Or even the things you cared about?
Get to the point.
A primal is shaped by the hope that fuels it. Even should this hope be something as simple as the world's salvation, it is the collective desire of innumerable disparate souls crying out for deliverance. Having drawn your strength from such a cacophony of voices, can you truly be sure you still speak with your own?
Hell of a point. You've been influenced, pal.
Your question is irrelevant. No matter how much I should change, no matter how much I should forget, I shall ever remember my duty. At times I stand with my brethren. At times I stand against them. All that I might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For Elidibuss is my name and my mission, guiding my every deed. But enough talk. You have shown me sufficient proof of your might. As I am now, I would struggle to defeat you. Yet I have still to play all of my cards.
Smart man.
If I could offer you some semblance of sport, your lessers would pose no threat to me. Would you not agree, Warrior of Darkness?
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's not good. Let's get them all home, shall we? It has been an eventful morning. If it indeed is morning. I have no idea how long I was unconscious. Regardless, I am gratified to see that my efforts at Anida have borne fruit. We have confirmed the nature of our foe and his plot. Now then, what news is on the surface? I see. Let us make for Yulmore at once. We have much to share with our comrades. Elidibuss' parting threats, not least of all. But forgive me. You've seen that my belongings do not accompany me here. I'll need to retrieve them from Anida. With luck, the ethereal stream you traverse still lingers. I won't be long. You gotta get kidnapped again? What's that? I mean, he's just lying here, right? What's the voice of a crystal? Asian mask? A peculiar crystal lies on the floor. Upon its surface, an array of lights twinkle like a tiny constellation of stars. The distorted voice of an ancient rings out in your mind. A moment preserved in the crystal, it would seem. Drink. Huh. He notices something else glinting up ahead. I'm not gonna get in trouble, am I? Find 3 more crystals lying on the floor. Though they differ in color and decoration, each is identical in shape. We need to plug these in somewhere, right? Focus on the crystals, and find that the words they hold ring clearer than before. Seems fair. I'm actively looking for these now. There do not appear to be any more crystals in the hall. Perhaps it would be wise to continue the search outside. Okay. I am literally now the floor inspector. I have become I have become the one and the only. Yeah, we've been planning this since day one. I don't want to miss any. Your instincts serve you true, and you discover another 2 crystals. As you reach out with your consciousness, new voices begin to echo in your mind. Life itself to be denied. From what may, we must not surrender to despair. We may but hold fast to hope. We may yet find a path to salvation. Oh, you want me to read it? Okay. Fine. The voice tells an incomplete tale. Might more remain to be found. I mean, it feels like we've just found some diaries. Discover 2 more crystals, rather too soon in fact, as if someone wanted you to find them. Everything burns, crumbles, decays. I hear the lamentations of my brethren, and soon there will be only silence. We will deliver our star from its doom, this we swear. So please, dry your tears. Stop crying, lol, we'll fix it. Sure enough, your persistence is swiftly rewarded, this time with 3 crystals. The time has come. We shall rewrite the laws of creation, and we shall save our star. From this life our Savior born, may I be worthy of the honor. I feel my soul turning, slowly but irrevocably, and the power I wield begins to seem terrible. But this is right. It is right. I'm wondering if these are all the crystals of the half the population that sacrificed themselves to the summoning of Zodiac. The tale the crystals weave seems to near its end, but it isn't over yet. It was 75% of the Asian population that killed themselves, or gave of themselves, I suppose I should say. With almost melancholy inevitability, the 12th crystal soon reveals itself to your questing eye. Though salvation is ours, it came at great sacrifice. All that remains is to pray. To pray that we will one day meet again beneath a blue sky. Judging by its testimony, it would seem the voice was recorded in the wake of the final days. As you scan the area, another glint catches your eye. I wonder if these form a map if you put them together, because they're constellations. There's some image or something. Gone is the brilliant radiance of life, replaced by the sickly glow of malformed creatures. Is this to be how it ends? For we who loved the star with all our being? No, I will not
suffer it to be so. Well, well, we meet again, my new old friend. Hey, buddy. How's it going, man? Elidibuss. How good of you to remember. I see you've been collecting stars. I speak of those crystals. They have constellations etched upon them, yes? High in the heavens, those stars shine their guiding light down upon the lives below, fitting symbols for the Convocation of 14, would you not agree? As you will have gathered, each crystal bears an account of the life of a member of the Convocation, as remembered by the Unsundered. Lest you worry, they aren't concepts. They are far too incomplete to be so, but they suffice for imbuing memories within sundered souls, so that they might be restored to their office. Keep them. I'm sure Emmett Selk wouldn't mind. So, how fare you of late? You are feuding with Elidibuss this time, I believe. Are you fighting now? Oh, you're fighting Elidibuss now. Okay. Last time it was Emmett, now it's Elidibuss. Nodders indeed. I shall refrain from passing comment on your struggle. It is not my place to do so, long departed as I am. But if I may give voice to a personal desire, I would rather you lived. If you do not, how will you keep your promise to Emmett Selk? Promise to remember. It must weigh heavy, the burden of all those memories. To one who has lived a life such as yours, I can well imagine how Elidibuss's existence might seem hollow. How empty his single-minded pursuit of a half-forgotten cause must appear. But know that his devotion is not without reason, even if he himself can no longer remember what that reason is. Well, that's quite enough talk about Elidibuss. I would see if you can reunite the wayward stars. I mentioned before that there was a member of the Convocation who opposed Zodiac's summoning and defected. One whose office was left vacant. Defectors have been deemed unworthy of commemoration. No crystal exists for the individual in question. Or shouldn't exist at any rate, and wouldn't, had a friend not created one in secret. A crystal bearing the forgotten name of her office, along with a magic of her own conceiving, a singular incantation embodying her spirit. Among all the officers, the 14th was most unusual. While the rest sat in Amarok,
Its holder was charged with gaining an intimate knowledge of the wider world. In the course of her duty, she traveled the length and breadth of every land and befriended countless folk. She encountered troubles too, of course, matters which she could simply have referred to the convocation. That was not her way. Hey, more often than not, she would call upon her comrades and together resolve matters themselves. The original Warrior of Light? I'm assuming this is Hydaelyn. Such is the magic sealed within the crystal. Or whoever became the heart of Hydaelyn, anyway. The magic to summon the stars to your side. In time of greatest need, should you wish upon it with all your heart, it will surely answer your call. And now is where it belongs. Oh, there is no need for thanks, but nor will I hear any complaints about it either. After all, I cannot say whether I act of my own volition or by the will of my recreator.
I was wondering where you'd disappeared to. Is something troubling you?
Yeah. There's a lot going on, Yish, to be honest with you. There's a lot going on. I might be a little hazy on this, but I feel like Elidibuss, well, the point they're trying to get across with Elidibuss, and maybe I'm off the mark on this, is that it's been so long doing what he's doing, and he's been obviously influenced in many ways, that he's kind of deviated from what his actual purpose is, and he's still fighting for what he thinks is right, but the origins of that have shifted and muddied over the years, and, you know, he's doing his best to try and keep it together. No, I'm fine.
No?
Just
Very well.
Just talking to ghosts. Don't mind me.
I have everything. Let's hurry back to the surface.
Okay. Of all the people I would probably want to show these crystals to, you are the one I would like to show these crystals to. Never mind. Ah, fresh air at long last. I would celebrate my return to dry land with a pot of tea. That'd be the luxury of time. We must be prepared for Elidibuss. Given what we know, it is plain he will not be deterred from his course. And nor would I, were I him. Not if it meant forsaking everything I loved. That said, I have not forgotten how Emmett Selk sought to find common ground with us, for all our misgivings. Ultimately, our differences were not to be bridged, of course, but one must always try. Emmett Selk understood this, and if his gesture resonated with you, perhaps you might consider reaching out to his brethren. But it may be all for naught. You of all people know that there is no such thing as a foregone conclusion. Yeah. Yeah. I want to know, my thoughts now, I want to know more about what happened after Zodiac stopped the Calamity. I would like to know more of what happened there. Because everything we know about the Ascians makes total sense, right? It does. It makes total sense from Emmett Selk's point of view anyway, is that like 75% of the population is dead. And they look upon what's left. They were very powerful. They had everything they wanted. They could literally will things into existence. And now they look at us and the other reflections, and they're just like, this is not even close to how good things were, and our people gave their lives for this. And we want that back. It's as simple as that. We want our friends, our families back. We want our children, our daughters, our mothers, our fathers. We would like those back. As to what's happening, but something wasn't right there. And it seems that I wonder if it was free will. I kind of think it's going in that direction, is the free will. Because I'm going to call her Heidelin, but it might not be. Whoever the 14th was, who went about with her merry band of heroes, obviously had free will. More so than the others, and didn't conform. So I'm kind of in that realm, is that maybe when Zodiac was in charge and it was good, it wasn't just sucking up all the power, but he was very conformist or something along those lines. I don't know. Something in there. There's something in there. I'm muddling it together. Right. No more musing. We've taken far too long as it is. Our friends await us in Yulmore, yes? Let's hurry and join them. Alright. Okay. Party time! Oh, Dulia's here! Yeah! It appears we are fashionably late. Come, our tale will not wait. Mr. Mayor!
Forgive us our lateness. Master Chai, my congratulations on your appointment. By all accounts, you are a capable mayor.
Oh, I have capable friends, my lady. I must say, it's good to see you looking hale and whole again.
Nodders.
The credit for that lies with my own capable friend, without whom I might never have escaped my abductor.
Oh, she was kidnapped. I saved her.
A primal? I suppose that would explain why Elidibuss has been fostering faith in the Warrior of Light. While you were enjoying your audience with the Wandering Heart of Zodiac, we were busy dispatching the last of the Black Master Ascians, a task which proved almost insultingly easy.
I was a bit mad about it.
Formidable though we undoubtedly are, they were obviously sent to provide encouragement for budding heroes. One cannot help but wonder how many times the ploy has been used before.
Master Chai, you mentioned that the people of Calusia are similarly enamored of the Warrior of Light.
Indeed, though it's hardly surprising given the state of the world. Many are still struggling to find a purpose, and it's only natural that they should take comfort in the tales.
Then the fever has spread to every corner of Norvrent. We may have dealt with his black-masked minions, but it is plain Elidibuss has yet to show his hand.
Oh my! What a spectacular sky!
Oh no. Another star shower.
Another star shower.
Confirmed.
Wait, is that...
Oh no.
Amaranth?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Hear, feel, think.
Did you hear that? That voice calling out?
No, I didn't hear anything, but
Why do I feel so... like I've lost something dear to me?
Does Elidibuss seek to awaken more people to the Echo with clearer visions of the final days?
Is he instilling the memories of his people into them?
I shall vanquish the darkness. I shall deliver the world from its doom.
And who might you be?
It's not the Warriors of Darkness, is it?
Whoever they are, they've come for our heads! No, you don't! Ha!
They are not of flesh and blood.
I know this magic. The rings are like unto those that the Exarch did employ in our summoning.
Are you saying the Exarch is summoning them?
Nay, yet the similarity can be no mere coincidence.
Good job, Reen.
Should we make a stand here, or retreat to the Crystarium?
The ether churns around us. More of them will appear ere long. To stay would only place innocents in harm's way. We must fight this battle elsewhere.
Wait! Take one of our airships. You can decide what to do on your flight to the Crystarium.
You are a capable leader in your own right, Master Chai. The citizens of Yulmore chose well.
It's settled then. To the airship!
We were sure they're coming for us, right? I'm not just going to leave these people to get chopped and sliced. I assume we're sure on that. We're not just like running away. Oh, we got a dungeon. I see, that's why I get whispers. Oh my god. Okay. How are you all here already? Oh, Dulia, don't worry. We're gonna fix it. It's fine. Relax. We're gonna fix it. Oh, yeah, a lot of people do. Hold on. Yeah, there's a lot. Are we good? See what's going on. I was like, Gamer Mike, thank you for the Prime. Cacao, you made it in time. Apparently. I don't know. Fontifex, thank you for the Prime. Jedic, thank you very much then for the 11 months. Frankie, you, Sam, Blind Raw, at least nuts. Kalissa, thank you for the Prime. Commando, thank you for the 8 months. Baba, what's up, brother man? 4 years indeed. Rigel, thank you for the sub as well, dude. Moose, welcome, Moose. The group says they're all set. Let's go. Let's run away. Where could these be summoning from? God, the theory craft here is off the charts. I don't recognize those characters from the source. But mayhaps. Wait, was that an Amphibian? Or just a Dragoon?
Damn it! Hang on to something!
Alright, we've crashed. Unlock. Oh no! We're in trolley country! We are saved. We are unquestionably blessed by his presence. Oh, I'm the bomb. Gotta be fine. Not a particular engrossing environment. Well, I guess it depends what lurks beyond that wall. This is your favorite dungeon, really? Okay, okay. Okay. These paladins are OP, man. This is fucking... WoW PvP. When I saw the airship come down, I had my suspicions. Come visit us again. Be careful. I have the faintest idea what's going on, but you guys should keep moving. Okay. No, not the Talos! Mighty Talos! Those Talos better not get injured here. Is that just you, Chris? Is everybody else getting frame drops? Chris is seeing frame drops, but we've got nothing on our side. Is it a Switch thing? Some people got choppiness, some haven't. Stream is lagging, but yeah, it's not our side. Okay. Might be, are you getting them, Chris? What? Wait, but I couldn't hear you. What are you saying? Yeah, so you're seeing it on our side? Yeah, it's not our stream, but you are seeing it on the playback. Okay. Alright, I'll have a look at it after this dungeon. We might just have to change Twitch servers. Well, apologies for that, folks, but we'll do it after the dungeon. Yeah, it'll be fine for some of you. It looks like a Twitch server thing. I'm happy to say it's absolutely nothing to do with our self. Yay! The office provides once more by the trolley's grace. Yeah, if it's only happening to some of you, it'll be a Twitch thing. You might be able to fix it. You can use Nord or something to swap us if needs be. What is this? This is new. Should I move from this? Does it matter? Yep. That's rude. I should always suspect if I put it next to my ley lines, it's definitely going to come for me. Of that, there's no doubt. Chicken knife? Okay, so it follows up. Let's see. Guys, full stacks don't matter as long as you don't get hit. didn't see that all. Wasn't even watching. All good. Still not gonna die. Just don't get hit. One heal. Right. Right, so one there. Oh, okay. Yeah, I watched it this time. Fuck you! It's a straight line one! Oh, it's me! Fuck you, Dave! Fuck you! Fuck you, man! Whatever, but I mean, that was fine. That was fine. Are you all here? When will you learn to call your lovely branch when you're in trouble? We'll discuss this later, but for now, onwards. We're going into the Fey area? I can't do Scottish, we've established this. Oh, it's happening all over Northrend. Okay. I see. The end is nigh. This is kind of calamitous looking, but I think we'll be fine. I've got a good feel. Is that a big frogman? Is that what it is? Certainly is. Certainly is. That is a big frogman. That is a big old frogman. I do remember the boss now, yeah. I did forget about Frog Boss. At least everyone's coming together. We might have to actually fight a giant trolley. Tupac Amaro? Top player. That's cool, the bosses are helping us out. This is so good. We're all friendly now. I didn't see Hildebrand. No. I wouldn't expect to see Hilda here. Tupac's helping out. We got a whole squad. I wonder if they'll all come into the boss with us. That would be kind of cool. Spectral Necromancer. To the other side, okay? Help! Yeah, they're just bombs. Good, 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 good. Blossoms of blood. Wow, that's some area now. I'm further the leg I'm able to move. I think I did that right. I look fine. Good. I miss you. I miss you, ley lines. I miss you. Got to see you in the end. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like it's in certain countries that are getting the Twitch luck. We'll try to swap servers after this, like I said. I feel like we're in Fantasyland. Whatever's going on, you have my hammer. Ransom of the Mournful Blade. Well, hopefully not everybody's going to become enthralled. What do we do with an entire planet that's enthralled? Should that situation arise? Have we given any thought to that? Burn it! Burn out the bad!